Morning, gorgeous. How are things going? It's day 4 here for the group challenge to stop carb cravings. Can you believe how quickly time has passed? Oh, what's going on here? I'd love to hear from you before I get started talking about today's challenge. My goodness. What has it felt like for you? What has it been like for you to follow this system, to actually follow a system, to have a step-by-step system laid out for you, and to have the accountability and the support of an expert? I'd love to know from you. So if you're still following the challenge and if you've been following the steps, give me your feedback, just comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I learned so much from the things, from your feedback, from the things that you tell me. So yeah, please don't be shy. Just leave your comment below. Let me know, what has it been like for you? Have you noticed any changes? Has it been easier for you because you've had accountability, because you've had guidance? So yeah, just share all the things. And now that I have that out of the way, I'd love to congratulate you for still being around and watching this and still implementing the steps. It's people like you that really get to see the results in the end, because if you don't change anything, things will just stay the same, right? And you know, it's so worth it, because when you continue going, when you continue making small changes, you can actually start to see the connections, right? You start to put it together and you start feeling like, hey, I can really do this because we've been taking it slow. So hopefully day 3 went well. I mean, it's not too difficult to have leftovers for lunch, and that was the point. If you didn't get to do it yesterday, just do it today. Totally fine. As long as you do it, you'll see how easy it is. And today is another easy challenge, because today is all about snacking. And first, I want to teach you a little bit about snacking. I do think it's really important because there's so much information out there when it comes to snacking, and you know, how many times you should really eat during the day. There's a lot of misleading information out there, so I think it would be really helpful for you to get clarity on it so that you can stop driving yourself crazy with all the information that Google puts out there. There's a lot of weight loss myths out there. There's a lot of people sharing information that is not accurate, that is not based on science. So that's why I want to give you this clarity here today, because everything that I share with you, everything in this challenge is based on science, okay? So snacking is one of those subjects that causes a lot of confusion and controversy, because there's people that say you should definitely snack, and then there's the people that say, no, don't snack at all. My personal approach, well, when you study the science, and when you're dealing with true fat loss that focuses on rebalancing your hormones, which is the only way that fat loss works for women, and not the flaky eat less and exercise more approach, I recommend that snacking be left out. And I know it seems hard, but when you do it right, you don't feel the need to snack anymore. So this is not about torturing yourself and like starving yourself in between meals. So the idea is to get your meals set up in a way that you don't even feel like snacking anymore. Most of my clients are snackers when they first start the Smarter Fat Loss system, because when they start, they don't know what a macronutrient balanced meal looks like. And because most women undereat in order to lose weight. And then of course you're gonna get hungry, and of course you're going to want to snack. But as they start to make changes, the snacking falls away because they get their hormones balanced. Cravings go away, energy increases, and there's no more need for snacking. So it's a natural progression. Okay, so for example, my client Veronica, she would be hungry right after breakfast all the way throughout lunch. So she'd snack all morning. Her cravings were so bad that she'd eat sugar by the spoonful as well. And just a few weeks into the program, with just a few changes, her cravings went away and she no longer felt the need to snack between breakfast and lunch. No willpower required. It's just what happens when you make the right changes, when you have a step-by-step system laid out for you. And here's why. So here's why you shouldn't snack. Think about the style in which we evolved as humans, the hunter and gatherer style. We had to catch and kill food regularly, so we evolved by eating bigger meals with lots of food at once, and then having, good solid chunk of time without eating anything at all. Unheard of nowadays, I know. But our digestive systems evolved to accommodate that really well over time. And when we're digesting, enzymes are being secreted in our stomach. Hydrochloric acid is being produced. All these things are happening, and when we're done digesting food, our digestive system goes into a restorative mode, where now it's building up the enzymes and hydrochloric acid supply again. And that's a really good thing, because the next time we eat, our system is ready to go. Now, if it was to constantly be digesting because we're constantly eating, it can lead to things like your enzyme supply being exhausted. And it can lead to increased irritation of the digestive tract, like bloating. You can feel heavy and your energy decreases. So that's just a few of the reasons, or one of the reasons, why eating regular, by snacking or eating that many times a day doesn't really make sense, especially not when you're trying to lose weight and rebalance your hormones. And you want to get those fat burning hormones on, and that's not going to happen if you're snacking all the time. So I'll tell you why we're in a mode where we feel like we have to snack all the time. That might help you too. Most of us feel like we need to eat our meals and then always have a snack throughout, or like in between our meals, a snack or maybe even two, right? Like you'll have two. I was a chronic snacker, a grazer. I'd pay the price for it in the evening with intense cravings too. And this happens because in the past few decades, our meals have become very carbohydrate heavy. And throughout this challenge, you've probably noticed how reliant you are on carbohydrates instead of fats and proteins. And we know now that having that heavy reliance on carbohydrate causes that blood sugar roller coaster that I've been talking so much about. And if you're having carbohydrate heavy meals, then of course your food is digesting faster, because carbs digest in like 20 to 40 minutes. So of course you're getting the cravings for more foods, and of course you're relying on carbohydrates again. Then you're also more likely to experience that hangry phenomenon when you don't snack, and the feeling of needing to eat right now. That lightheadedness, you become shaky. It's that low blood sugar feeling. Also, you seem like you're just like really tired in that moment. Okay, so now as we've shifted away from carbohydrate reliance, you shouldn't have those intense feelings anymore. You should be feeling full and satisfied throughout the majority of your day with just your meals. Smaller snacks are okay and delicious and will help you succeed. So, and they'll help you kind of in this transition time, because this is all new for you. It's only been 4 days. And we've been making changes slowly, okay? So in order to transition, it's helpful to have snacks in between your meals still, or like one snack in between your meal. And the key here is to have the right snack. So I've included some recipes for you in the guide, or in the recipes that come with the guide. So it is best to stick to the snack guide in your manual. There are some really easy snacks in there. The whole point with them, again, is that you have you're not having only a carbohydrate, which is going to digest really quickly, but you're going to have a carbohydrate snack paired with a fat or a protein because it slows down digestion. So if you have an apple, you're pairing it with some almond butter or some almonds. Whenever you have a fruit snack, it's always good to grab some nuts or some seeds or something that's going to balance out that blood sugar spike that the fruit would otherwise cause, okay? And that helps you stop your cravings for another snack in another hour. So hopefully that makes sense. The fat bombs, by the way, are delicious. So give those a try if you haven't yet. They're always a success. So yeah, hopefully all this makes sense. If not, post your questions below. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Today is an easy challenge, but it is going to be really helpful to set you up again to make those cravings go away. And yeah, so to finish off, I'd like to say, I realize that getting rid of your carb cravings is just the start to your successful weight loss journey. In fact, it's one of the 12 steps I teach in my Smarter Fat Loss system to my clients. So keep that in mind. This is one step towards a successful weight loss journey. And I know that a lot of you are ready to lose weight for good, and you're ready to really, jump on the wagon and go like, okay, let's do this. I want to lose weight for good. I want to do it without stomach growls. Then you know what? Let's chat. I have limited spots available, but know that some of you just don't want to wait and are ready to take that next step to stop the frustrating trial and error and waste of time, and you want to lose the weight for good. So if you feel like you're ready for the next step, you're ready to see what else is out there, you feel like, you've really been successful in the system, and what you need now is accountability and support and a system to just keep you going, then I invite you to, let's chat. I'm going to place the link below the video so you can schedule your free weight loss breakthrough call. And that way we can have a conversation, see where you're at, see what's keeping you stuck, and see what the next best step might be for you. So if you're ready for that, book a call through the link below, the weight loss breakthrough call. And I really, really look forward to chatting to you about, what your best next step might be. All right, ladies, have an amazing Thursday, and I'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.